of the fight as well. I guess.
Crazy fights. They just went back and forth. Robbie Lawler and Rory McDonald, they stood toe to toe, and in a very skilled striking match too. It wasn't just a brawl. It started getting bloody, it started getting messy, but they both stayed very poised and patient, and they went out. Roy went out on a shield, and then obviously the main event kind of spoke for itself. The tide was turning, and
what do you think of Conor McGregor? I mean, as a fighter and obviously as a person.
He's skilled. He's definitely a character, and I'll show him what a real fighter is when I get my chance to get my hands on him.
Okay. So yeah, I was going to ask you, if you did kind of meet him down the line, because obviously he's the interim champ. First of all, what do you think about him and Aldo? Who do you think's going to come out victorious?
To me, Conor, he's still a paper champion. That's not his belt. That's his second place belt, and he'll have it until Aldo gets a piece of him.
So you think Aldo's going to?
Yeah, when he comes back, he'll take the belt back. It'll be a good fight. We've seen Conor can strike. We've seen he can grapple.
What did you think of the rest of the question as well? I mean, do you think he answered that question? About wrestling?
Oh, absolutely not. That's what I was getting towards, and we've seen he can't. I think he stopped one takedown out of 4 or 5, and he was on his back, and he didn't do much off of his back except when Chad let him up. So, is Aldo going to wrestle him that much? Probably not. Can he? Yes. So we'll see. There's still that question of can he beat a more in shape wrestler? Chad didn't have much time. No excuses. Chad took the fight because he felt confident, and a 5-round fight against a 25-minute conditioned fighter is a different fight.
Clay.
How you're going to match up with Conor or Aldo if Aldo then wins?
Oh, I've wanted to fight both of them for a long time. I think I'm a bad matchup for anyone because look at the former world champs that I've beaten. I've beat them all at their own game. They fear the wrestling, and I outstrike them just for a second, just enough to get them on their back and beat them at my game. Beat them at wrestling, beat them at grappling. So
if it came to it, you and Conor.
Oh, I would love to show them what a real athlete, what a real fighter is all about.
What would you do differently in the fight against Conor McGregor? As far as the technical aspect.
If I was fighting him, more time, more of a training camp. That was the only thing. Chad has another few weeks. That fight's over. Simple. He didn't have enough time to be in really good wrestling shape, and that's what it's going to take. He's very skilled. He knows how to get up from the bottom. He's very squirmy. He's very tricky as far as getting back up. I don't think he can defend a takedown very well, but he knows how to use the cage, and he knows how to get the fight back on the feet. And the referee doesn't want to keep him on his back. I don't care who it is. They're trying to see him get on his feet, so they're gonna stop it and stand him up. Just more dominant ground and pound. Chad was starting to unleash, his elbows and starting to, work more top position. He just needed to posture up, and the guy got a little bit. He got away from me. Tried going for that choke, and he got up and got away. So,
how much do you see the size factor in, or was it only the gas tank of Chad Mendes?
You could see there was the range was giving Chad fits, but Chad was hitting him with his hooks and his overhand. Because he hit Conor pretty good, and Conor's got a chin on him, no doubt. Because Chad, he hit me and it didn't feel good.
Are you planning on staying here in the featherweight division, or do you want to fight at lightweight? Because last time you called out Rafael Dos Anjos as well. So what's plans for Clay Guida?
I would love to fight in both divisions, but it sounds like the UFC likes me at 145. It sounds like they want some more bigger name, star power, whatever you call it, at 145. So I tell you what, the 145 pound division I think is tougher now than the lightweight division. So I was in the toughest weight division at 155, and now I believe 145 is just as competitive, if not even deeper.
Post-fight interview was very interesting. You mentioned a lot of things, including Rafael Dos Anjos, but a lot of other things, including Obama as well. What was that all about? What were your thoughts going into that interview?
I was driving awareness to college wrestling, NCAA wrestling, because he's a big fan of NCAA basketball, and wrestling is a huge part of mixed martial arts, as you guys know, and it a lot of times that goes overlooked. So I figure who to try to draw awareness to college wrestling and mixed martial arts than President Obama. So that's kind of why and we happen to be right down the road from the White House. So.
Last question. I see you wearing the Scotland jersey right now, and you've been here for how long?
I got here yesterday. This was a gift from the Antonine seminar we did yesterday. They gave us the Scottish football team jersey. So feels comfortable, and I like the logo. So go Scots.
What's your impression of Scotland and the people so far?
Oh, my impression of Scotland and the people is wonderful. Everyone's super welcoming, very warm. The weather's been nice. Yeah, just so far so good. I've only been here for a day, so we haven't been able to sightsee, but I would love to get on one of the bus tours or maybe hop the train and go check out, is it Edinburgh? And yeah, go look around and maybe go do some fishing.
Thank you.